My name is Jimmy, his name is Jake, and this is the Weekly Dumb. We're joined by Philippe, the Photo Frog.
Allez-vous? Rename Philippe, 2023 name. How you doing? How was your weekend? Philippe 2, leader in the clubhouse. Big Jam holiday party this weekend, Jim.
How was your weekend?
Good pictures. We were there.
Tell me about the sports.
Jim, big sports weekend, and baseball's back, and it's better than ever. Our Milwaukee Brewers, the Cerveceros, they got robbed. Now, this goes back to August. He got fully arrested and stuff, but he finally got charged. And he stole some stuff from the locker room, Jim, after he passed out after drinking 10 beers, he said.
I thought he passed out somewhere in the stadium and woke up in the stadium and was like, well, I'm here after hours, might as well snoop around. But no, his story is that he passed out in the bushes, woke up, and then ripped the door open and broke in. It's like, well, who cares what you did before you ripped the door open and broke in? None of that matters at all. And then texted his roommate and was like, hey, I got all this stuff. And his roommate was like, I'm going to text the cops.
Yeah, the list of stuff is up too, because there is a spin to this that they're still trying to push that could have been fun. Like if he went in and he took like a bat and a ball, I'd be like, all right. But he stole a passport. He stole a ton of stuff.
The keys to the spring training facility.
Smart.
He's got a bad name, just to be honest with you.
Come on.
Justin Blowdorn.
Oh, 3, 2, 1, 2.5. Yeah.
Bad name.
Blowdorn.
You got to know your roommate doesn't like you. Like you got to have such a better read on your roommate that when you burglarize the Brewers,
right?
For the roommate to immediately just go, I called the cops on you, Blowdorn.
Once you tell him I'm robbing a place and you're in, now you're collusive.
And they went to the game together, him and this guy.
What's the word when someone tells you about a crime? So now you know about it and now...
Guilty by association.
Collusion.
Not collusion.
Not collusion. That's when you work together.
It's, what is it?
Max Googling it.
This is a brain freeze on 3-part brain freeze. This is a very common word.
Yeah. Checking my phone out.
Google off. Accomplice.
That's
what happened to this guy. He didn't want to be accomplice.
Whew.
Anyway.
Mondays.
The judicial system, this guy's going to go to jail for 12 years or pay a 20 grand fine. It's like wildly different scales of punishment. Wild.
How about this? Hear me out.
I mean, if he gets to pay the fine on a payment plan.
How about like 1/6 of your life or a one-time payment and it's gone?
Now, what I am also curious about, Jake.
Did
he steal a bag? It seems like he had to steal a bag to carry all this stuff.
Backpack.
Just put it all in the backpack.
Jim, this almost a breakdown is also kind of more sports, and it's something that you are a little hot about.
I'm kind of hot. If I was the Raiders, I'd be more hot about it.
You were hot for the Raiders.
Patrick Mahomes and all of his teammates,
accomplices,
danced around in a circle before doing a play against the Raiders, their rival, because they don't take them seriously or care about them.
Ring around the Rosie.
It's so rude. They do ring around the Rosie. Then they're like, let's see if we can beat these guys dizzy. And then they go to the line of scrimmage and then they run a trick play after the trick washing machine.
This is a joke.
It
started as a joke. And then Andy Reid saw it and he was like, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So many coaches are so nervous and sweaty, but Andy Reid's like, I'm good at my job,
He's
so
sweaty.
I can do that. So sweaty.
Yeah.
He always talks about burgers.
Burners?
Burgers. Like he's always talking about burgers. Like they asked him a question before the game and he just compared it to burgers. I was like, come on, man. He knows what he knows.
Burgers come in a lot of styles. We're not even going to go back to the sports. Which brings us to not sports. 2 not sports stories today. I bet you wouldn't have bet on that. DraftKings.com/JomboyTheBest. That's not their website.
That was a fake code.
It's the sports book.
Yeah,
DraftKings.
DraftKings Sportsbook.
A river of melted butter blocks Wisconsin waterway at...
What happened there?
Speech impediment kicked in.
That was that?
A double W is tough.
I didn't know.
A river of melted butter blocks a Wisconsin waterway after fire at the dairy plant.
Crushed it that time.
I didn't really like this story that much until I realized if you're a firefighter, I got the hose.
I saw that.
And you're putting out the fire, but now you're running on butter, like it's the MXC or whatever that game show was, Wipeout. That sucks. Butter's slippery, Jake.
Big Wisconsin episode.
Is it flammable?
So our guys were up to their knees trying to go up the steps to get to the top, and they're trying to drag the hose line, and the hose line got so full of butter they couldn't hang on to it.
See, it was all slippery.
I mean, are the lads having fun when they're doing this, or are they miserable?
What depends on the fire?
Like,
Did it smell really good for a second? And then it had to smell awful, right?
like someone had to slip for a second and have that thought creep in, like, am I going to drown in butter?
How many people have?
There's been a lot of accessories to that.
Accomplices. Also, Utah's porn-sniffing dog died. Its name was URL, which is an awful name for a dog.
3210.
Awful name for a dog.
fucked up.
And then also, I mean, I hate to come out tough
You're going to be coming out tough here.
on the dogs.
We discussed this.
And the police. They call him the porn-sniffing dog. He sniffed hard drives.
Right.
Anything could have been on those hard drives.
Yeah.
The dog had a 22% rate of success. That's not that high. Even in baseball, that's not high.
Imagine this dog going to the dog park and they're all like, what do you do?
Are you any good at it? No.
No. Terrible. I hate it. R.I.P. to URL. The worst dog name ever.
They called him URL? Or
Maybe
Earl?
they called him Earl because that's a solid dog name.
That is a good
Come here, Earl.
That was easy.
Come here, Earl.
It's the employee
of the week. It's the employee of the week. It's the employee of the week. Employee of the week is twofold this week.
Well, we said Joe's, but then we were like, fuck that.
And we're actually giving it to Big Tut and Todd.
You guys know.
The captain and star shooter of the Bandwagon Gagas.
Back last.
Your new favorite hockey team.
You didn't know that they were going to get it.
You didn't know they were going to get it?
They're stars.
And I got to say this, anyone that wants to become a Gagas fan, it's not easy. It's not easy fandom.
No.
It's not easy fandom, but you
Not
will
for the
be
weak.
rewarded sometimes and other times be frustrated, which is what sports is all about. Bo Peep's going to be pissed he's not involved, but whatever. Goalies are
You
goalies.
hate Bo Peep.
Achoo.
That was a weekly dumb.
Today's episode of The Weekly Dumb was brought to you by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code DUMB. New customers can bet $5 on the NFL and get $200 in free bets instantly. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook with code DUMB. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details.
See, you like that. Are you winking at me? My eyes have been messed up, so I feel like you're almost mocking me a little bit.
Oh, everything's been messed up.
I've been waking up with gunk in my eyes every morning.
Yeah, pink eye?
I think I had it briefly. Yeah. But I woke up one day, I had gunk in my left eye.
Conjunctivitis.
Then I had gunk in my right eye, but never at the same time. And waking up stinks.
Hope not to one day. Jake Storielli. Nice flick.